Hello, is it working? It is working. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 3 of Mineski vs VGJ Storm. One apiece, and just one apiece. I'm just happy and surprised by this. Again, this is from the Super Major, start of June. We have Ice playing Omni Knight. Pangolier was banned out in the third game, finally. Undying, Jabs, I believe it is. Yes. Muji, Gyrocopter. Ninja Biggie Disruptor. That's a hero. Snaking. Nick's just coming out with a stun. Nice little thing. SVG, getting the heal onto him. Onto Snaking. Stunned up with the nice lot of damage from Ice's Repel. And Jabs' DK. Snaking falls. Ice takes the kill. Moon, playing Death Prophet again. On the other side, we have SVG Warlock again. MSS, Nyx Assassin. Which I prefer immensely over a Treant. I'm so happy with that. Rezo PL, Snaking Beastmaster as just said. YS Amber Spirit. And yeah, Warlock SVG. Ice getting the third bounty rune for them. The play is real. The net worth of this Omni Knight is nuts by comparison. He is off the charts. In all seriousness, it should be a pretty easy matchup for mid. I believe the Siphon Soul just destroys the Flame Guard, as we just saw there. Level 1. Most of the time you go Grip Swarm, but just to ensure the Harass levels up the Spirit Siphon, because he knows that he will go... Moon knows YS will go Flame Guard, because you don't really level anything else up first. So he levels the Spirit Siphon just to counteract the effects of it, basically. Removes the damage that damage instances that occur from it, and yeah. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Jabs just coming out with the major harass onto Snaking. He's got 400 HP at the moment. Probably a level 2 Rocket Barrage will just kill him. So, just nice little bit of a day. 2-1-2 again. Kind of been that way for the entire series here. Just 2-1-2 laning, which I guess is why the king is back in mid. No one is roaming mid as hard as they used to be in the past. Later half of last year, I guess. Mishi just auto-attacking, getting the kill. That was pretty stock standard kill, I feel. Just the easiest way to say it. I kind of assumed they would put Rezo mid. It's a bit of an easier matchup. He starts getting Siphon Soul, Spirit Soul. No, Siphon Soul. It's called Siphon Soul. Spirit Siphon. Well, that's just annoying, isn't it? He can just doppelganger it and just avoid the damage, avoid everything else from it. He might take a Grip Swarm in turn, but it just makes it a lot easier for him. Ninja Boogie TPing out. He knows he needs to run. Jabs still just harassing, snaking, getting more and more decay strength. That's stolen. Yes, I'm just kind of intrigued by that. Obviously, the Flame Guard wouldn't do that great against the Omni Knight either, but it's a 160 burst of damage as opposed to, well, 2.5% of your HP over 6 seconds. It just makes a little bit more sense in my mind, at the very least. I'm not going to say I'm the best player in the world, but I'm a pretty bad player in general. So, as I'm just throwing it out there that it might have made a bit more sense. Jab's picking up the regen, but instantly stunned off by MSS. Storm, Ember getting the health spot. Moon doing the same. Oh, synchronized mids. Jab stealing a bit of his HP, but it's not. I guess it ticked the magic raindrop at least. MSS coming in from behind. Moon saps his mana. He'd have to pot if he was in. He'd have to mango, sorry, if he was in a bit of trouble, which he should be fine. But snaking, stunned up. If the creeps weren't there, maybe he'd go for the rocket barrage kill. Ice, running down resolution now. He's got the doppelganger up if he needs to. He should be alright though. Just get some auto attacks out onto Ice. SVG coming in, just wanting to secure the bounty, which they do. Two for two is the immediate trade of bounties. Kind of expected it. They could see him walking around, so he just went straight over here. Pretty quiet laning phase. More than what I was expecting. I was expecting top to have probably a few kills onto the Warlock, maybe not the resolution again for the aforementioned doppelganger skill. He can just piss off with it. pretty simply put. So I'm surprised they haven't been trying to get the kills onto the Warlock. He's probably easier to kill here. Undying, sees MSS. Just coming in with the decay seal, strength deal. 500 HP total now. Sun's out. He might pop Shrine if Jabs doesn't leave him. Guess you can't anyways. I'm a lying arsehole. Jabs just leaves him. There's no point in continuing this chase. Just get some steals up into snaking. Get some stacks up into snaking, rather. He's still at 600 to 700 HPs. Level 5, so he's tanky. Should be pretty alright. Get another steal from him. Still 760 total. Pretty insane, all things considered. Death Prophet going in straight onto SVG. Glimpses back just so he secured the kill here. Crypt Swarm coming out. Shadow World out onto the Disruptor? Disruptor, Ninja Boogie. Moon popping the ulti. They're committing for the to try and get the kill. They commit down bottom to get Mushi as well with the Ember Spirit. Oh, no remnants used. Kind of expected at least one. I guess Rezo did come down as well for hero rotation to get the kill. Top tower falls. Undying, getting that XP mid. Love to see supports get some XP. Big fan of supports in general. I feel getting some stacks up onto the Ember Spirit now, just to make a rotation a bit easier for them if they were to try, which they probably won't. Let's be honest here. He's got 2 remnants up. It's going to be hard until we have a silence in the game, which Moon, he will probably pick that up at level 9 if I had to take a guess. He's almost at level 8, so haste down bot. He has secured it. He could probably pretty easily secure a kill now. Mushi just immediately charges the stun straight out onto Rezo. They see the heroes coming in. Mushi just knows he just needs to run. Omni-Knight TPing in just to give them the threat of the GA. Protecting their teammate, healing him up with Repel. Or magic immuning him even. What a combination of spells that hero has. Just to make sure he lives, just to make sure he's okay in this instant. Moon getting ran at as after popping haste, ults coming in from snaking as well. And Snake still gets it, even though there was a side of fist there. Ice just running through the middle of the heroes there. The balls of the man. The giant leaderboard. Sorry. Surprised he did such a ballsy play, to be honest, though. MSS. Strength. Stunned. Stunning at Mushi as well, though. Maybe? Did he mistime that? How did he mistime? Oh, it's level 1. I was gonna say, how do you mistime that? You can't. Ice. Getting harassed back a bit. Ninja Boogie. Just trying to stay in the area for the XP, as always. That is the lovely support's job. Mushi. Ice. Maybe trying to catch up to him. Get the heal onto himself for the burst damage. Also trying to secure the bounty runes, I guess. 2 for 2. Will be the eventual trade. Moon takes the bounty, takes the regen marine there. Mushi picking up a bit of farm. They see everyone here. They see the 3 heroes now, 4 including Mushi. They're just going to give up this bottom tower. As I said, level 9. He takes one of the silence. And they're still just waiting on Static Storm to get picked up as well. Once they do that, there might be a bit better of a threat. Snaking, running down. Moon's on his own now. Not sure if VJ know that, but they might see that now. Ninja Boogie top as well. Just immediately jumps out. Blink onto Rezo, or Glimpse rather. They don't have enough damage and the stun does not come out in time. That was a bit lackluster of me, I'm sorry. Just, you know. I love seeing this. Just going through the air. And Doppelganger. Oh. Well, close enough. Ninja Boogie. He's got level 6 now, Static Storm. So next time, Hemisphere may be in a lot more trouble. Kinetic Field connects and Static Storm as well. Makes it a lot harder. Glimpse straight back out into snaking. Roar comes out. Hemisphere committing Remnants, 1 Remnant straight in. No Exorcism. Brawler Golem just dropped right there. Tombstone as well. Jabs, just gonna try and steal some more decays. Get some more decay stacks up. Hemisphere having to run away now. Spirit's up and sucking all of his life out from him. He's gonna buy back and TP to that in a second. Guaranteed. There it is, right there. Stun up onto the moon. Is there enough damage? With the axes, yes there is. Saw that coming. That's why he dropped the Remnant. There's no other reason to drop a Remnant there. That's one of the reasons why Ember Spirit, Puck, Weaver in some instances, you have to make those quick decisions on whether you're going to buy back or not. You buy back and you TP to that place right there. I remember one OG game. I think it was in like just after TI, maybe the event after TI 7. Sorry, my bad. Mushi getting gone on, glimpse out onto Ember Spirit or MSS to try and give Mushi enough room to keep living. All the remnants are down. He can't chase himself, comes out. Mushi just hiding in the trees on the top. They think he goes down. FVG's finding him now. Rocket Barrage comes out. Kinetic Field as well to to keep Spirit out. Homing Missile coming in for MSS. Static Storm comes out as well. Jesus, so much commitment. Another Rocket Barrage coming out. MSS. Low. Repel comes out. The Dukes and the Dodgers work really well. Side of Fist coming out. There it is. Glimpse straight out into Nyx. But Dispel. Well played. As I was saying before, this needs to be changed. I remember a tournament late last year where S4 was playing Puck, and he buys back. He died. I think it was first blood before the creep spawn. He gets the illusory orb off, buys back, and TP's up there instead of having to just walk up to the lane. Saves him time. Raw comes out onto Undying, plus one attack from the axes. Just, I don't know. Does that do damage? Yeah, 150. Surprised that people don't axe Raw. If it increases damage, amp. If it does damage, amp rather. Sorry. Oh, this is only for the axes. Oh. Man, imagine if I actually knew what I was talking about. And understood how the hero works. Am I right, guys? Disruptor getting caught out. Nyx Assassin. Vendetta, might have been Impale. Oof. 1, 2, 2. Homing Missile coming straight on Staking. Shadow Boulder though. He will be alright. Amber Spirit. Farming the creeps. No go. I believe that was no go. Rizzo, he's just farming up. He's got his Diffusal Blade on the way, I believe. Yep. Drum Charge is coming out from Death Prophet. Getting a glimpse out onto Mushi. Eversess, rather. He, 2-man impaled. Really well by him. But he just needed he probably needed to juke up. Create some separation in line of sight. With Rosa having the Diffusal Blade, they might be able to contest this, I feel. Oh, I guess GA. They're smoked up, so they feel like they can contest it as well. It's too late now. Fatal Bond's coming out onto 5 heroes. Triple Remnant committed. Static Storm straight onto Warlock. He can't get anything off. GA comes out before the Raw. Also comes down from Mushi, separating the flight. Golem gets dropped. Ice low as all hell. Jabs as well. Trying to keep his teammate alive. Moon is going to falter all the damage. Ninja Boogie just has to get the hell out of here. Rezo straight out onto him. Doppelgang, and then doesn't disconnect the glimpse. Ninja Boogie keeping himself alive. Getting kept alive by his teammates. If he timed it properly, he might have secured the kill. But he might have also ran uphill into 4 other heroes. Or 3 other heroes, sorry. And probably would have lived through that. There's just not a lot of lockdown from this team. There's 1 stun and Static Storm plus Kinetic Field sort of thing. They don't have any... I don't want to say good. Hard lockdown. There's no stuns like no instant stuns like Sand King. Or God, it's making me really think about who has instant stuns. I guess Wind Rage is kind of an instant stun. MSS almost getting the courier. He could probably just wait in that area and he'll get on the way back. Which I think is what he's gonna do. He can see it now. He goes for it immediately. Snipes it. Just TP's out, just in case it was someone else. Because obviously he knew someone was there. Sorry. It's a pretty close game, 1k lead. Atmosphere, Yule Scepter, into Maelstrom, out Storm. Ice, getting almost got Crimson Guard, got the Medallion, helps with Roche and whatnot, which Garrus dies Aegis. Smoked in the mid lane. Rezo, they see him. They don't want to glimpse him, they static storm straight out on top of him. The kinetic field misses, hits onto Ember Spirit. He glimpse, dodge, miss. Ember Spirit low. Also coming out onto Gyrocopter, repelled up now. He can't be healed any more than what he is. Snaking, getting low. Moon coming in with the ultimate as well. Ninja Boogie needs. Gyrocopter goes down to the Warlock. Finishing them off with the Rocket Barrage. MSS just needs to try and get out of here. Moon chasing him down. He's got the Yules. Getting used up by by Ember Spirit. Glimpses out onto him. The Siphon Soul. Why do I keep calling it Siphon Soul, not Spirit Siphon? Yeah. Oh, the Hearthstone card. Right, no, okay. That explains it. Bounty's coming up. That's all for BGJ. Well played by them. It's always a lovely lot of increased money. ISSI's thinking he wants to take his teammates' stacks. What a poor decision. MSS sitting on top of Mishi, scouting him out for SVG. But SVG sees the wards. Can't see this ward though. MSS might see it now. Or not. Jabs. They might be thinking MSS is in the area. They ping the wards after the immediate ward of the thing. Raw out onto Moon. Falls pretty quickly, pretty solidly. Mushi and ISSI's going to get caught out farming. MSS double two-man stun with the Rock Golem dropped as well as Fatal Bonds. Hemisphere coming in as well, Start of Fist as well as the one ulti charge committed. Gyrocopter, ISSI's going down. Mushi repelled up as low as all hell. One more remnant coming up in 2 seconds. Doesn't even need it. He's got the stun from MSS to secure lockdown. Jabs just running his butt off now. He's extraordinarily large. Personnel, but mid tower falls with the rock, with the golem. Sorry. Diffusal Blade, Yasha, into Manta style next. Obviously, is the next. He's got it now. On Courier with the recipe. Yep. That's Disruptor saying to push out the other lanes while they push. As they just don't feel strong enough right now, I guess. They'd I don't know. ISSI's coming down here now. Moon in not a great spot if PL was in position. He's giving them all the vision of the world. SVG just getting pulled back. They see MSS now with the sentry wards, but he's very far back. Stunning up Mushi. They see him where he is. This is revealed and rocket barraged. Just a nice little guaranteed kill, more or less. Okay, it doesn't. Interesting. He's got the Maelstrom. Going Blink next. Oh me, yikes. Sorry for that, folks. Mushi, Ninja Boogie, Jabs, all smoked up. Double damage turned on. Tombstone on the high ground, Glyph's coming out, Static Storm as well. But he was already jumping when he got glimpsed. How does that work? Oh, I remember Kyle saying something during one of the casts. They would need a hard stun to stop him from being able to do that. You get a little, very little amount of time to be able to do that. Or I think the example they were using was Naga Siren. Naga Siren ulti. You can still get the BKB off after the ulti goes down and a stun isn't used on you. Or I don't remember. It's a very weird mechanic, all in all, in both instances of the not silencing and yeah. But as I said, they probably just need a little bit more lockdown in this draft, anyways. I personally love to have stuns on my team, and this the lineup here I'd be fretting, whereas BTJs I wouldn't be nearly as much because you have a lockdown on your roaming support. You have the slow on Rezo with the diffusal plus the usefulness of the diffusal blade in terms of like mana break. You have the Beastmaster ulti. You have the Ember Spirit chains, even if they're a small one, and the rock. Drop the golem. So that in itself is why I'd be more comfortable with that team. MSS spots out the entire team being smoked up. Eats the gank. Gladly would take that all day. Roche is up now. ISSI scouts it immediately. I think it's been up for like 10 seconds and he's already seen it. Like, goodplays.com. Soul's using the Beastmaster creeps. Blink dagger. He's going for a medallion surprisingly late, compared to most of the time that I've seen. The other 3 times we've seen it, 2 times, sorry, we've seen him play. He's always gone boots, medallion into Shadowblade or Necrocomigon, which, seeing that it's after Blink and Necro 3 is very surprising. Disruptor getting gone on, he's very low, he just needs to get the ulti off right now. It's all he is right now. So, he gets it off. Not very well. The golem is dropped in the middle of the pit. Gyrocopter picks up the Aegis. Drops his own ulti. Hemisphere needs to get the hell out. GA is popped. MSS will probably stay alive. Exorcism is coming to an end. Raw comes out onto one of them. I don't see who it is. Ice low. Mushi just needs to run with the Aegis at this point. Jab spies back. He knows they need to get in there. He knows they need to keep Mushi alive with the Aegis. They committed so much to try and get it. They need to keep him alive. Jabs is going to risk his life to save his teammate. He should just be running. He shouldn't be standing and fighting. This is what they wanted. Perfect fight for them. Rezo just really low now though. Atmosphere falling with the Atmosphere falling to the auto attacks, causing the homing missile charge to swap targets to the Warlock, which means that he couldn't get the last auto attack he needed to kill the Gyrocopter, and because of the flat cannon, the illusion that PL sent in died immediately. And Jesus Christ. So So as wrong as I was in that he shouldn't be fighting, it still feels like the entire reason that Jab's brought back was to ensure the Aegis lives, or carries on, that they have a bit of an advantage in the game, because they have enough to deal with like everything, but they don't have the advantage, and they probably won't. Like, just the feel of this game has been VGJ just not really running over them, but being in control, I think, is the right phrasing. There hasn't been a moment that they've looked too awkwardly, just not really in the lead. This is going to be a bad play by Ember Spirit. Running into 4 heroes, blinks it out immediately. Maybe it wasn't such a bad play. The bird showing them that there was so many heroes up there. Just the decision to get out immediately as well was pretty smart play, I believe. As far as I know, in terms of Ember Spirit, that was probably not a fight he could take. But again, what do I know about Ember Spirit? I don't know shit. 2-2 for Banny Runes. That's 200 gold per team. Yikes. Rezo coming in. He's almost got his heart now. Just needs 200 more gold, 180-ish. Form Medicinal Rush again. Always such a large component of these team fights and games in general, which is why I think Mineski will try to snatch it from them so hard. PL with a heart and with the Aegis, that just does not sound like a good time for Mineski. I think that might just mean that it is GG. I know they have a lot of damage coming out from the moon, coming out from the likes of Moon and Mushi, and if they get the lucky, I don't want to say lucky, that's the wrong word for it. If they get the well timed ultimate combinations, they might be able to secure the PL kill, but he's so fat. Or just now, I'm kind of questioning if they're going to be able to do anything once PL comes in with his heart and illusions. It's pretty not going to be great. Mushi getting slowed up. MSS coming in, blinks in. Carapace stun, dropping the goal onto 4 heroes, roaring the back lines onto Omniknight, trying to kill him before he gets the GA off. He doesn't have any mana for it. Moon BKBing, snaking, falls while Mushi just hangs through a BKB flat cannon, rips through everyone. Beastmaster buys back, trying to come back into this. Resolution coming into this as well. Snaking with the axes, straight onto people. There it is, kill. Rezo jumps up too late to see anyone, but 2 for 1 plus tier 3 tower. That's the first tier 3 tower of the game, so you know, like, take your victories here. Mushi stunned up outside of the base. MSS has Carapace. Rezo gets the kill. Has no buyback. Ember going straight out onto the Disruptor here, but glimpse back. Death Prophet buying back, he knows he has to, Garrick can't, but what use is the Death Prophet? He doesn't have an ultimate here. Ember Spirit rooting him up. It's at least one, maybe 2 sets of racks. It's a major misplay I mean, buyback status. How much is he? He's 160 gold off. That's why he was farming top, because he was so close to the buyback. He just didn't have it because of the unreliable gold. He needed like another half a creep wave. That just feels bad. They're definitely getting the second set of racks here though. Just the Ember Spirit. Zoning them out. That's the word. Couldn't remember the bloody word for it. Zoning them out, keeping them back. They'll get this. They'll get this mid-range racks in a second though. Even if it is just for the creeps. 2 HP. There it is. And just like that, it went from 4k to 11k. Well, last time I saw it, at least. Oops, wait. Win probability, that's the one. 85% chance. Oof. Shrine. Need to get the next one. Band is coming up in 10 seconds. MSS just going on the other side, just to, with the Vendetta, just to scout them out, make sure that they can secure the bounty rune, which they do. Mushi being baited out on top of it. Garrett, Resolution, read it up. He's already used the Mantis. He doesn't have anything left. He's just gonna die. MSS getting glimpsed back. Karif is already used, stuns up onto Omni Knight, but they think that already be taken that. It is not there. Rezo immediately regretting his decision. That is the right play. That looked like such a good setup with the... with a Warlock Fatal Bonds into ulti. Just how do I do that? I don't know. Never refute. I just don't know. Death Prophet just pushing mid now. PL. He doesn't have buyback. So I've just been distracted. I'm just looking around the map and seeing everything else down here. Beastmaster in the base. They take the racks back because of the Reza death. Stun out onto Omni Knight. He's going for the Lotus Orb. Hemisphere coming in with the Shiva's Guard, brooding up. MSS losing, draining his mana again. Repel comes in, dropping the golem onto the one hero. Ice. Undying comes in with the decay. Bloody Static Storm coming out onto the Phantom Blades. He's got not a lot left. Raw coming out onto Ice, avoiding the GA again. It still doesn't have enough mana for it. Hemisphere coming in onto all the bloody Undying units. Gyrocopter and Disruptor buying back immediately. They need to protect the base. They've got one building in the bottom lane. Ninja Boogie and Ice all buying back, knowing that Roshan will be coming up very shortly. They know the importance of it. They know, like all throughout this game, they've been trying to avoid letting the PL have a free Roche, and even now they don't want to let him have the Roche. Sorry. Snaking buyback is BKP is up now though. They would have just seen the Roche with the bird. If they get the lucky lockdown onto Mushi and he falls, the game is over though. This is the pinnacle, crucial point for them. Just need to have Rezo invising through and tearing through Ice's mana, so you can't get the GA off. Any fight that they've won, has been because GA hasn't been able to be used, and they have won some of them with GA being used, of course. At least, I think twice. There was that fight here that I was surprised by, with the first or second Aegis, I believe it was actually. Just for, you know, referencing. Now, they're all sitting in the jungle. Hemisphere just gonna push bot lane. Be the player he is. Hero he is, rather. Again, BGJ, no Roche's up. Mineski don't really, like, 100% know it, but they know it should be coming up soon. Should have been coming up soon when they all brought back 2 minutes ago. Hence them buying back. And now they haven't gone near it. They've been wanting to take a fight, I guess. Take a fight, get a kill, disengage, maybe force a golem drop. Because that would be the biggest part. Having SVJ drop the rock in the middle of a fight, and then just disengaging. If they all live through that, and they can still take Roche afterwards, he doesn't have it for the next 2 minutes, I think it is. 170. Massively longer than 2 minutes. 50 seconds. If he doesn't have it for the Roche fight, it'll be good with Fatal Bonds onto Roche as well. Yeah, it'll be pretty solid. This is a refresher shard, so I think it's GG. No matter which way this Roche fight goes, if there is no Roche fight, I don't think it goes well in terms of Mineski's favor. I think if they fight at Roche, they have a chance. If they win at Roche, it might just be game over. Just leave, I don't know, Disruptor, Undying, back a base, and just push down mid with the Death Prophet double ulti. I guess single ulti at that point, because you're going to commit it for the Roshan. But he's got DD on him. They could just take Roche here. PL doesn't have buyback as well. Ember Spirit does, which is good, but he's about to buy it, I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna normally speed that through. MSS getting pinged out here. Everyone just TPing back away from the top lane. They know they need to. They know that something's happening. Going to start happening with the Roche pit. As I've been just spitballing for the past few seconds, minutes, probably rather. This fight is the big fight. It's the big one. It's what all the heroes have been farming for. All the 27k net worth in PL. He's got the heart in his backpack. He's that farmed. Gotta question that sometimes. Ice, ice. Jab smoked up. MSS nearby. He's almost got the Lotus Orb, just needs to be able to get to the shop, and I don't think he has buyback, so kind of irrelevant for him. Buys it there. I think he should be the one carrying the gem now instead of Jabs. He's got considerably more survivability in terms of just healing repel, but can't exactly repel TP. Gyrocopter going in for the Roche. They see it with the bird. Good old bird. Obviously they don't see it, but we do. PL on the high ground, invis. He finds Ninja Boogie. BKB coming out from Mushi with a Satanic, not active. Warlock Golem goes down. Fatal Wands coming out. Tombstone down as well. Snake and getting BKB just running out from Mushi. Emmy Spirit blinking away now. He should be alive. Rezo, Invis, but fine. The 3 supports. Rezo finishing the Emmy Spirit finishing the thing. Emmy Spirit's picking up the Aegis. Emmy Spirit has the cheese, picked it up. Gyro looking very dead now. Moon as well. GG's called.
You are new.
As I said, it would all come down to that Aegis fight. Roche fight, sorry. So, happy I'm right about that. I'll see you in the next series.